Don't seek happiness, seek pride. All right, so I'm going to explain to you why pride in your actions and achievements can lead to a more fulfilling life than chasing fleeting moments of happiness. All right, let's dive in. All right, so part number one is understanding happiness versus pride. What's the difference, right? Often, happiness is viewed as a temporary emotional state. Okay, this is the most common way of viewing happiness, right? It's very temporary. You feel happiness, all of a sudden you can feel sadness, right? Something sad happens, you can feel sad. All of a sudden you can be happy, all of a sudden you can be sad. Very temporary, very quick, short burst. Okay. Now the definition of pride is a deep sense of satisfaction from owns one's own achievement. Sorry, I can't even speak English. One's own achievement and action, right? So pride is being able to really have pride in your I can't use the word, right. You have to have a real sense of satisfaction in accomplishing your dreams and your goals, all that stuff, all that good stuff, right? Doing actions that are working you towards your goals, right? That is what can make you proud of yourself, right? Now, there's a funeral I can't even say the word, but there's a nature of happiness of basically how happiness can be fleeting and dependent on other circumstances, like other external circumstances. Like you can't really have any control over happiness. It's a really bad measure of success. Okay, because anything can happen that can make you happy, and anything can happen that can make you sad, and there's nothing you can do about it, right? There's literally moments in life that will literally just cause you happiness and sadness uncontrollably, and you have no control over that, right? These are all external circumstances, right? But let's think about the nature of pride, though, right? How can pride be long lasting and and internally driven, right? Pride is something that you work on, something that you accomplish, then you can be proud of, right? So that's why we have to know the difference between the two. You know what I'm saying? Because they're completely different, very different. Okay. Moving on. So the pursuit of happiness is a modern obsession. Okay. It's become an obsession with a lot of people that, including me, like just wanting to be constantly happy, right? Constantly promoting the concept of being constantly happy, right? This is part of our culture now. Like literally, our society promotes the idea of trying to be always happy. You know what I'm saying? Like when you think about it, they make food easier to eat, but and they make drinks better tasting. They make everything easier for us, and they want us all just to be happy, right? But in reality, this is not really good. Okay, this is not a good thing. All right, it's becoming an obsession to the point where like everything is just in the pursuit of it. You know what I'm saying? I just want to chase that next high of being happy, right? That's why gambling is so prevalent. Right? Everyone just loves gambling because of that rush of happiness when you win, right? And moving on, another key point of the pursuit is the impact of social media, right? You see a bunch of your friends enjoying themselves and sharing their happy moments. This is all just a curated list of happiness, right? And it's like shoved in your face nonstop when you're on those platforms. When you see it and you're not doing the same, it causes you to feel a deep sense of sadness, and you're just like, oh, I'm missing out, and they're having so much fun. Look at them, they're so happy, right? And that's what social media does. It has a huge impact on this modern obsession with happiness. All right, they make happiness the goal. It's like treating happiness like it's their primary life goal, and this is not the goal. That's not like treating it happiness as a primary goal is going to be very disappointing in the long run. Okay, because it's not going to last long, right? It just doesn't. All right. Now let's move on to the benefits of seeking pride instead. Okay. So why seek pride, right? Number one is it helps build self-esteem. Okay. Now how does pride build self-esteem and self-worth, right? When you do something that was difficult. Let's say it was like working out, right? This encourages you to do it again and keep going and keep improving your body. And each time you do it, you feel a little bit better about yourself, right? It increases your self worth. It improves your self esteem because now you look better, you feel more confident, right? And this is something that helps you build self esteem, right? This contributes to seeking pride, right? This is one of the benefits of seeking pride, right? It helps you build that self esteem, right? Another one, number two, is sustainable motivation. Okay. Like I said, an example of working out, it becomes a driving force in your life to want to continuously improve and become more resilient, right? These workouts are going to be difficult. These workouts are going to be so annoying sometimes that you never want to do it, right? You're just going to be like, oh, I don't want to do it these days. But because you want to be proud of yourself, because you're seeking that pride, right? You have a pride about you, like, nah, this is what I'm about, right? I have some dignity. I'm a man. I'm about it. I said I'm gonna do these workouts. I said I'm gonna come to the gym today, and I'm gonna do it, right? Even if I just get in the bare minimum, I don't have to lift that heavy, but I'm gonna do it though. I'm gonna do my best, right? Even though I can't push that much, I'm gonna try to do my best today though, right? And knowing that you just tried your best that day, that is something you can be proud of, right? Just continuously improving. It gives you that motivation, like, you know what? This is something I could be proud of. I want to keep continuing on this path. And if I don't, then it's gonna ruin me, right? So why would I want to do that? I want to become the best version of myself. I want to be proud of myself. I don't want to be not proud of myself. You feel me? Okay. The third thing is the intrinsic satisfaction, right? The deep intrinsic satisfaction from accomplishing a personal from a personal accomplishment, right? So if it's like you don't you don't get that much satisfaction as like accomplishing something for other people. Like I know for myself, like graduating college, it was something my parents always wanted. It was not something that I was like super like excited about, right? So when I graduated, I didn't even want to go to graduation because I was like, I have my diploma. I don't really care about the celebration. And it's like there was no like inner meaning for me. There was nothing that like I gained from it. I didn't feel any happier or anything from gaining that diploma. You know what I'm saying? There was no satisfaction from gaining it. However, there's other things that I've done in my life that has given me more intrinsic satisfaction. And some of those things include like working out, right? Like doing really good in my exercise and improving my bench and doing these things like improving my health, improving my um, well-being, and creating businesses and doing this and that and creating multiple streams of income. Like I'm really proud of those things. I didn't really care for me graduating college. It really didn't mean anything, right? And yes, I do have a sense of pride for that, but like it was more so for my parents, right? So when you do accomplish something that you have a personal feeling towards, right? You have a deep satisfaction from completing this personal accomplishment that you set for yourself, right? Then you get that motivation. Then you get that pride, like, oh, okay, like this is what I'm about. I did this thing. I was able to complete it, right? Like I'm able to do 100 push-ups. Yeah, I'm that guy. I'm that guy that does 100 push-ups every day, 100 sit-ups every day. I'm that guy, right? I know everybody else. They're not like me. They're not built like me. You got pride in yourself because you built different. You feel me? That's how you gotta be. That's the mindset. Okay. And I'm gonna give you guys some practical steps now. We're moving on. Practical steps to build pride. All right. Key point number one is you gotta set meaningful goals. Okay. Choosing goals that align with your values and passion is very important. Okay. It can't just be like just a goal that you found online just because somebody else has that same goal. Like nah, it should be something that has value and you're passionate about yourself. You know what I'm saying? Like you actually care about this goal that you're setting for yourself. Like if it's working out, you shouldn't be just like copying somebody else's workout. Like find what kind of workout that you want and what kind of body you want, and then find the meal plan, find the workout plan, and then dive deep into it. Right? Don't just jump onto the first thing and just like do whatever. Right? Don't just copy other people. You gotta set meaningful goals, meaningful to you. Okay, not to me, not to John Doe or Sally Mae, right? Meaningful to you. Okay, and Another key point, number two, embrace the challenges ahead, right? There's going to be so many challenges ahead of you, but you have to view these as opportunities for growth. Okay? It's not so much like, oh, I'm stuck. I can't do anymore. Like, nah. Like, this is a time for you to realize, like, I'm never going to get this opportunity again because, like, I might be one day like injured or blah, blah, blah. Like, there's anything that can happen that can prevent you from doing this. Like, this is the perfect time, this is the perfect opportunity, and you gotta take that opportunity and grind through it, right? And once you grind through it, that's how you grow. That's how you grow, right? You have to push through the moments where you are struggling. There's a big challenge in front of you. You have to view it as an opportunity, okay? Not just the challenge. Opportunity comes with the challenge, okay? Number three, celebrate your growth, your achievements. Celebrate your achievements. Okay, taking time to acknowledge and celebrate the accomplishments that you already did. Okay, there's a lot of ways you can celebrate. Number one is being able to celebrate in a healthy way, right? Don't go crazy going like, oh, because I worked out now I'm gonna go drinking, right? Like getting shit faced. Like, nah, that's not what I'm saying to do. Celebrate by doing something else good for yourself. Like, celebrate by taking time just to acknowledge it, taking time to do something that you enjoy doing, but it's not bad for you. Like, it could be semi bad for you, but not that bad. All right, like, take it easy. All right. Number four is continuous learning, committing to lifelong learning and self improvement. Okay, so it's not like, oh, I do this one day, 2 days, nah, and then fall off. Nah, it's every day. And if you fall off, you can get back on, keep going. It's a lifelong process of getting better, getting stronger, getting more consistent. Right? Consistency is a habit of itself. Consistency is something you can be proud of in of itself, if that makes sense, right? Because a lot of people don't even have consistency. That's the hardest thing for most people. They can't even like go to the gym multiple days in a row, right? Like, I want to tell you for a real life example that even for me, I was like, at a point in my life when I broke up my ex, when we broke up, it was like I didn't want to do anything. I was just so depressed. All I want to do was just smoke and just like not do anything. You know what I'm saying? Like, super depressed. And literally, I was not really happy with myself. And this is not, like, this is really the worst, the lowest I've ever been, right? But as soon as I changed and started like working on myself, started just even just like working out, just adding working out back into my routine, right? Just becoming back to who I normally am before I was like dating my girl, right? That made me like slowly become proud of myself, and then just it slowly builds up that character of like, okay, I'm the type of guy that I can be proud of, right? I'm going to continue on this path of, you know, with the right, doing the right things and becoming a man that I can be proud of, right? I'm not gonna constantly be happy and just relax, keep smoking weed, right? And just keep relaxing. Like, nah, I'm gonna put myself through hardship. I'm gonna do stuff that's gonna help me and make me really proud of myself in the future, right? So that's kind of like the mindset that I had to adopt, and you know, it was hard. It was hard, bro. But that's just how life is. Life is hard. You can't just continuously keep going down a spiral of just negativity and like it's not helpful, bro. I know it sucks sometimes. Like, I'm still tripping on my ex sometimes. It sucks, bro. I think about all my exes. They've all been great. I've dated some really great women in the past. I'm not gonna lie. They've all been great, and I still love all of them. It's part of my heart. They're all part of my heart. Okay. Number seven, addressing common misconceptions. Okay, so we're gonna debunk some myths in this part, right? There's a very big difference between pride and arrogance. Okay, so there's a healthy sense of pride that you can feel, and then there's arrogance, right? So let's go to the example of working out, right? Just because you're working out, you're healthy, you're strong, it doesn't mean you can start bullying other people. It doesn't mean you could talk down on other people for being weak, right? It doesn't mean you could talk down on them because they're fat, right? That's called arrogance. Okay, you don't talk down on anybody because you're stronger, because you're you have more pride in yourself. It's not arrogance, right? Don't be arrogant. There's a big difference. Arrogance is like you're working out, you're doing so good, and then you start talking down to people. Then you say, "Oh, yo, you suck. You're doing it wrong," or "I'm better than you," right? Don't be like that. Pride is being like, you know, it's within you. Okay, it's not boasting and showing off and telling people in their faces. Like, it's all about being proud of yourself. Don't expect pride from other people. Like, don't be like like begging for other people to be proud of you. Like that, to be proud of yourself, bro. Like, don't like I'm telling you right now. Like, trying to like get acceptance or proudness from somebody else. Like, I always wanted my dad to be proud of me, bro. Like, never gonna happen. Never. I'm telling you right now. When I graduated college, when I finally got that diploma and I showed it to him, he was like, "Ah, good job." That was it. No celebration. Hell, he didn't give me a car, nothing. Like, that was it. He was just like, "Oh, good job." You know, like this is just real life. This is, I'm telling you right now. This is from my life, right? Okay, moving on. Number two, for addressing some common misconceptions, happiness as a byproduct. Okay, so now you have to realize happiness can naturally result from a pride focused life. Okay, so if you're constantly working on something that's like meaningful in your life that you can be proud of, you're gonna be happy as a result of that anyway, right? You will no longer be be depressed anymore. You won't be these wishy-washy, happy this time, sad this time. Like, nah, your whole day you're gonna be happy because you know why? Because the times that you're not happy, you're working, and when you're working, you're focused, right? And then when you're done working, you can be proud that you just completed a good amount of work. You know what I'm saying? Once you complete that amount of good work, then you can be chilling, you're happy, enjoy that. And it's a byproduct. It comes because of the hard work, because of the pride focused lifestyle that you were living. You know what I'm saying? Number three, the third misconception is balance. All right, maintaining a balance between seeking pride and experiencing happiness. All right, so so when you're seeking pride, right, and you're gonna eventually feel that happiness. You have to find the balance between the two, right? You can't always be like super duper happy, right? You have to realize, okay, I could accomplish this. I'm proud of it. Move on, right? Right? You can't be experiencing the happiness for too long. There's a balance in place, right? You can't be too happy, too sad that something's happening or something did happen. You just have to be like, okay, I'm done. Move on. What's on to the next one, right? You have to remember, you have to live a pride-focused life. So it doesn't mean, oh, I've finished my workout, yay! Like, let's have a party. Oh, no, no, nah. What you do now, you get a nice shake that you really like, the flavor that you like. Put whatever little candies that you want or whatever treats you want inside. Boom, make a shake. Okay, give yourself a nice shake to drink. That's your reward. Boom, move on to the next thing. What's next? Right, start working on the next task, the next prideful event, pride focused life event, right? And then just keep working, keep grinding, right? You have to make sure there's a balance between pride and happiness, and the happiness, keep it short lived. I'm telling you right now, you're gonna be happy as a byproduct as long as you keep doing things that make you proud. Right? Don't focus on the happiness. Don't just be like dwelling in the happiness. Yeah, be happy, move on. Okay? Be happy, move on. Next. Okay? Be happy for a moment, move on. Don't dwell on the happiness. Yes, be happy, but don't be too happy, bro. Be proud. Okay? Alright, so finally, this is like kind of the last bullet point, last message I gotta tell you guys is I want to encourage you guys to really shift your mindset about this. Okay? Mindset shift, it involves like seeking pride in your own daily lives, right? Now, you have to really be critical when you are analyzing your daily lifestyles. Okay, are you actually doing actions that you can be proud of, right? Smoking weed, or are you drinking, drinking alcohol? Are you wasting time playing video games, right? These actions are really really detrimental to your life, like a prideful life, right? A lifestyle that's you can be proud of. If you're constantly just playing video games, not doing anything productive, that's not good. It's really a bad mindset to be in, because those actions you shouldn't be doing, right? And on top of that, when you do finish doing it, you accomplish nothing, right? You literally did nothing. First of all, if you smoke weed or drink alcohol, you less than accomplish nothing. You wasted money on top of wasting time, and accomplish nothing. So you're wasting money on top of it. If you're playing video games, you're just wasting hella time. You're wasting like an hour of your time playing video games, maybe more sometimes. I know people that game 5-6 hours a day, completely normal. Like that's a regular day. That's not pride focused life. That's not a pride focused life. So you gotta shift your mindset and really analyze what you're doing on a daily basis and start seeking pride in your actions, in those daily actions. Okay. The second point is the actionable tips that I'm going to give you. Okay. Actionable tips are: one, okay, come up with some goals that you want to accomplish. Right. You can't be proud of just doing random shit all day. Right. You don't even know what you're trying to do. You don't know what you're trying to accomplish. Right. So set a goal. What I like to do is set money goals. Right. Try to make some money, bro. Try to set a goal of making $10,000 a month, or $10,000 a week, whatever it is. Okay. And then start breaking that down. How much money do I have to make in a week? How much money do I have to make in a day? Much money do I have to make per hour? All right. I'm gonna only work 10 hours this week. All right, how much money do I have to make in those 10 hours so I can reach that goal? Right. Actionable steps. Okay. These are actionable steps. Break it down a big goal, and start making steps towards it. Okay, break it down into even simpler steps. What could I do to earn, you know, $200 in an hour, or $100 in this hour, right? Just you got it. Then you brainstorm idea, start coming up with ways, business ideas, finding a job, right? Doing anything to just increase your value in the marketplace. Okay. Another thing is, the final one is community engagement. It involves inviting viewers to share their own stories and achievements in the comments. Okay. So I think that's what I was supposed to say, but but I'm gonna invite you guys to share your comments, all right, and let me know about your own achievements in the comments down below, and yeah, like let me know what you want to work on in terms of um, something that you could be proud of, right? Whether it be working out, whether it be getting to the college that you want, or into that program that you want. I don't know, whatever it is. Just comment them down below. I'm gonna read all the comments. I respond to all the comments. All right, and yeah, be proud, not happy. Right? Happiness is fleeting. That's a reminder. Happiness is fleeting. Pride over happiness. Be proud of yourself today. Be proud of yourself tomorrow. Be proud of yourself in the future. Be proud of yourself in the past. All right. I hope you enjoyed the video. Drop a thumbs up. Comment down below. I'll see you in the next video. Peace out.